So I've gone through a few revisions of the laser cutter in the past, about 4 maybe, yeah, it's about that. And I was never really sort of happy with how it was operating. Everything was just too heavy, and you know, there was inertia everywhere and all the lines were wobbly, so decided to cheat a little bit and I ordered a frame from China. Now this is actually a new model. It isn't actually out for sale yet, so I sort of just got it as sort of a, well, it's not really a test unit. They've been using them for a while, but they're not actually advertised for sale yet. So yeah, it's got a 900 by 1200 work area, double belt reduction, 2-phase 4-amp motors, but I've only got a 2.5 amp driver at the moment, so yeah, they're all just in parallel. There's our step and direction cables and power. Got our Y plus limit switch. This is our X plus limit switch. And on here for now is just a 1 watt 445 nanometer laser with a LM317 voltage regulator. And a Y minus limit switch, X minus, and then our double belt reduction with that same 2-phase motor. And over here we've got the, what is it, EWC 608 DSP, 36 volt 10 amp power supply, my bench power supply for the laser, and the DSP itself. And the laser is just set up through a little MOSFET to turn it on and off from the TTL. So yeah, this thing has apparently been run up to 1100 millimeters a second at the factory. Because my drivers are only can only do what half the motors are rated for. Not really capable of doing that, but since I've only got a 40 watt laser, doesn't really matter anyway. So yeah, it comes with these nice little thumb screw adjustable tube mounts, and they also threw in a heap of silicon tubing. So yeah, I put that on there, and this barber actually broke off with the old tubing I had on there, so glued that back on with some epoxy and it's holding so far. But yeah, a little air pump. See, this frame won't actually fit in my old frame, so I've got to redesign a frame and a Z-axis around this. So I've just got it sitting on a bit of board for now, with some cardboard and a fan there. So, they also give you all the little bits and pieces, like for the air assist. And there's also this. I'll put the camera down for a sec. Yeah. This is the first mirror that goes in front of the laser. So yeah, this will go in front of the laser to bounce the beam down into it. It's on a little adjustable stand, so you can undo these and that'll push through there. This is the second mirror, which screws onto here, and this is the actual lens assembly, and it has the little air assist connector, and it is slightly adjustable, but it's easier just to build a Z-axis because it only adjusts about that far. So yeah, put that in there. Then you've got another mirror. Let me be able to see it. Yep. So that's your cutting nozzle. So that'll mount on there. So yeah, I suppose I'll set it up to do something. Got LaserCAD here. It's just the normal DSP software. It's got some really tiny text. Oops. Yeah. Some tiny text. Put it there. Bit hard to hold the camera and do this. It's about 15 millimeters across, 1.5 centimeters, and it's set to engrave at 260 millimeters per second. Power doesn't do anything yet because it's just on and off control. So I'll just show you the setup. Options, system. So they're all the settings I've got for now. So I've sort of given a bit of leeway in the range. So that's sort of just before the limit switches. Still playing around with the acceleration and speed and all that. As you can see, I get about 9.8 micrometers per step. So that's really good resolution. So yeah, it's all that. Hit download. So hit start. So it's set actually really fast for engrave, so it won't actually engrave the first time, but if you do it, as you can see, the whole machine wobbles a bit, even just from that little plate. It's nowhere as near as bad as my other one. So you can't really see it there, but if you run it again, and again. And as you can see, it repeats perfectly each time. There's not really any lost steps or anything, so that's good. And then you've got the key controls. Yeah. And if you want, you can also set this to cut. It won't actually cut it out, it will just do the outline. Okay, we'll move it over a little bit. Download. You can see it's already done. So yeah, I've got to design up a new frame for it and a heap of other stuff, so I'll do a heap more videos on it in the future. But yeah, thanks for watching.